Brax has been performing pretty well, I'll be honest, in his first 2 rounds. Keta as well. Bit of struggling as well for everyone else on DMG. I don't know, I'm pretty sure DMG is also the team that actually has a German representative, which I'm pretty sure is FSR. Maybe it is Keta, I'm not too sure, but I might be wrong with that. But economy-wise, DMG looks pretty good. The Nation, on the other hand, not really. They have 2 Sheriff, a Guardian, not that well, but either way, it looks like it's probably gonna be a push onto A. Spike's currently being left over onto the CT side. Imagine currently going through mid. Rossi obviously spots him as he currently is suppressed. That's actually a good spot. Recon bot has also spotted Radar Ace as well. Smoke's also being planted. It's been planted over in mid. Tig currently watching it. And so still could be pushing up, probably onto A. 3 of the players, Bless obviously one of them who's carrying the spike, using the owl drone just to get more information. Tig looking, and ready to be putting the spot in the smoke down, and he does. Radar Ace needs to be very careful. And Wardell's currently looking with the ghost as Tig is already down and also gets a trade as well. And Rossi gets killed by Radar Ace, who was coming from a tree, and now the A side is automatically open now. Now the Nation needs to come back in, but not anymore for Stewie as he gets headshotted as well. Wardell also gets killed as well by Radar Ace, and Zorp the Brax is currently being lurked by Hydro. Is he going to be watching this? And Hydro does kill Brax at the end. And then lurking KJ wins out the KJ battle. Good round though for DMG. At least the economy for the Nation will be too bad. Obviously Stewie, of course, with the classic Odin like most other players normally do on Ascent, but rifles for everyone on DMG, and obviously for the Op Academy of Wardell. No surprises there. It's gonna be an A push once again. Hydro is gonna be lurking on B, which is once again a very normal thing as for a KJ player. See if Stewie will actually maybe see this. Smoke's already been used, including Kair's ear, but sadly. Spike's currently still in the T spawn. 3 players are going up to mid. This might be actually a good opportunity for Wardell to actually get some kills, probably. But not too sure. Radar Ace is currently still just watching the angle, pushing up as well. There's a Hydrant. Flash coming out from K2. Wardell misses the op shot onto Radar Ace. Been forced to back out. Rossi is still currently holding the angle. Looks like now they could be pushed up to mid. They have kind of read this rotation here as everyone is now going to be a smoke as I was put out as well. Radar Ace has spotted the turret destroys us. DMG still with the Odin. Nitro does get spotted by that recon bolt. And Wardell's currently still just holding on that up angle. Still nothing right now, but now that Radar Ace actually gets Stewie 2K, that's the initial kill. Brax is currently still blinded in that boat, and Brax gets 1, gets 2 now. Will it be a 3rd? As Bless is still currently on point, but not anymore. Radar Ace also kills Wardell. And still actually behind the smoke as Rossi kills Radar Ace. And now she's up to FSR and Bless. And blind, I'm pretty sure that was actually by Tig. I'm not too sure though, as Bless is still in the boathouse. Oh, FSR. Good angle anymore, as it was a trade. It's now 1v1. Rossi versus Bless. Bless is still in boathouse. Comes off being used. Rossi immediately destroys it. I think he probably knows he has a good read of where he is. And drops out, but won't be enough for Rossi as Bless gets the headshot on him and wins the round for DMG. Bless actually also picks up the op as well, formerly from Wardell, and this will hurt the Nation's economy very badly, as everyone will basically be half buying or just saving, mainly half buying it looks like. Just sheriffs all around. Stewie will be also sheriff, so everyone on the Nation will be with the sheriff, except for Wardell, who actually will be with the sheriff, never mind. Rifles are for everyone on DMG except for Radar Ace, who will be with the op.
Standing ahead.
I've been A push once again. Obviously, they want to give us some information as Wardell does actually pick up the ult orb and now has his ultimate, which is perfect for the Nation. I'm pretty sure someone just used their own. I'm pretty sure FSR just used their ultimate, but I'm not too sure. Smoke being used as well for FSR. and Tig. The third actually does destroy it. And looks like that will be now a fully rotation to B. Everyone in the nation is actually gone to A. Okay, this is going to be interesting to see how Stewie does this. 3 of their players currently wrapped into mid. Brax does read this. Currently watching from the CT spawn. Stewie getting a very aggressive position right now. 3 of the players currently in A main. But it won't be enough as Hydro does kill him. Still three players over at A. They want to get more information out of this. DMG being very cautious on how they want to push this. It looks like now the nation has read it. It will be now going to B. Spike needs to be planted now for FSR as the nations are coming, wrapping around from A to B. It will be pretty difficult for them to actually win this as they all have sheriffs. Flash is going to be coming out as well from Rossi. Wardell with the ultimate still with the knives. Very defensive position as well. Red one on DMG. Smoke also being out as well. Lombard being used. Teleport also being out as well. Pretty sure hosted by Tig. 4 of the players are still. Oh, and a cancel as well. A cancel from the knives from Keta. No more of the ultimates, I'm pretty sure. Recon Doll also being used, but still will be used as Wardell gets 1 of the kills onto Keta, and now with the op, Hydra and FSR both get kills, but Brax and Tig comes back over and Bless kills Tig, and it won't be enough for the nation as Brax does kills the FSR at the very end, but it will be DMG winning the round. Very slow push onto B it looked like as well. Obviously, it's obviously very important to get information of depending on what side you're going to. It looks like we'll be an A push here. Brax obviously doing really well actually for the nation. Obviously, it's not a cloud team. This is actually a pretty good looking team as well. Obviously, with a lot of veteran presence on this roster. It's been a while that we actually seen Braxton competitive play. The last time he played was, I'm pretty sure, was a show match, probably. But his last organization was T1. A lot of Utah actually being used for Braxton over an A. Tig's now pushing up into A main.
I have the spike.
Still just not knowing what to do. One can get a lot more information than this. Smoke also being used, or one-way smoke actually being used by Tig just to get information, that's all. It looks like it will be an A push as Hydro is still lurking once again on B. I think Wardell's probably going to notice the turret. See Wardell going forward a bit. Ult now being used by K2. Dash as well. One's getting another ult also being used by FSR just to get onto point. Oh, and Keta actually kills Brax through the smoke, and now it's just Tig, just inside the smoke. Oh, he's not gonna kill Keta. It's very, very close. Rossi incredibly low and gets killed by Bless. Oh, shots now being shot up by Wardell. Tig is actually for some reason, mid for some reason. Stewie kills Raju Ace. Aldrin also being used just to get more information. And everyone is now back up to safety other than like 2 of their players. But it doesn't matter for Keta, as Keta even though is down by Tig. Hydro gets 1, Stewie gets another one. Taps onto the spike, but won't actually see behind him as FSR is chilling behind him. And FSR will kill Stewie to end off the round of 6. The 6th round now up to the 7th round. Once again, economy not looking good for the nation. So kind of struggling here, looks like, on Ascent. Not really the strongest suit, it looks like. Rifles for DMG. Best ones as well, looks like for the nation will be Stingers. Wardell will be going with the shorty. We'll see how that goes. Could be four of the nation's players will be having their ultimate.
Get out of my way!
Also being used by Raju Base. Just get like at least some info. At least just get a kill though, either way. A good pickup would be good. Stewie being very aggressive here. On 2 mid. Is he going to nose? Oh, that was very close. Well, Stewie does back out of it. Feel smart enough to back out. That was good. That was almost a bit of a scare there for Stewie. Keta's also there as well, just to assist him. Blind was being out for mid. Does spot him, but Rossi actually doesn't get to cancel his Raju's ultimate for a bit. And Wardell being very aggressive here. Just chilling in the corner. Spike obviously on the hands of Bless. Looks like now we'll probably going to be probably B rotation now. Yes, it will be now a B rotation. Yeah, probably have read this. Stewie ready for the recon dart. Actually, shock dart actually looks like, just to slow down some time. But oh, that was almost a whiff of his knives from Raju Race as Tig just about as you can see another day and does kill Raju Race at the meantime. Wardell actually kills FSR and Hydro kills Tig. And Bless, Wardell actually gets another one to Keta, but Bless kills Brax. Recon dart being used is now just all up to Hydro as Bless is down from Wardell. Now, Hydro does have his ultimate, but I don't think he's going to be using it this round. It'd be pretty stupid if he does do it. He's going to actually wrap around to the other side, I think. Maybe? Oh, Stewie's going to be... He's thinking about it. Wardell watching. Maybe a thrifty round though, either way, for the nation. Wardell is down, but Hydro is importantly down as well. So it will be a good economy rise though for the nation. Won't be too bad though for DMG, as the only bad one is that it looks like it will be a stinger being used by FSR. That's the only eyebrow raising one will say. The nation slowly getting back up to their feet. Guardian again once again being used by Stewie. No, also. Raju currently going to there just for lurking. Hydro also lurking once again. Looks like it will be an A push. This defensive is actually also pretty decent as well, in my opinion. Rossi though is just chilling just in the corner, so we'll see if Raju actually does push up, if you actually spot him. Tig uses his ultimate just to get information and does read it will be an A push. Wardell with the operator just waiting, but three of them are actually going to come from tree. Is Rossi going to read this? Yes, he will, and he gets one up to Bless. Another one probably as well onto Keta. No, Raju actually gets Stewie though. Wardell misses his op shot. Oh, and Hydro with an excellent headshot as well onto Wardell. That was also a pretty bad position as well where Rossi died. Albeit now being used by Brax. Keta, I mean, Rossi's down either way. Brax does get one, but Keta gets three just to shut down the round. And will be now a 3-5 lead for DMG. Only all currently up is going to be Stewie. Wardell will also have his ultimate. Economy not looking too good though for the nation. As the only good ones are Phantom and the Spectre from Rossi and Brax. Everyone else not really, but DMG is looking very, very good with their economy. I think even though I'm pretty sure if they lose this, I think they will be fine, but we'll see. All being used. No, there. But Hydro does use his ultimate. Really good Nano Swarm though. I'm pretty sure actually does get destroyed there by Stewie. Forces everyone from the nation to back out. And through the smoke, Raju kills Stewie. Dig is also half health. And Spike is now being planted. So it's going to be difficult now for the nation to push up and get some picks. They're such in a good position just to shut this down because they know where they are. They know that three of them are in CT. Taking that pushes up. Wardell being very sneaky. Both KOs uses their E ability on the null. Oh, and Tig and Wardell both getting picks. However, Rossi's now down. And make that now 3 for Hydro. As well up to Wardell who has his knives. And Kepta will shut that down. 3-6 for DMG. Economy wise, once again, the nation is now back up. It's now all good now with their economy. Now DMG will continue to have an amazing economy with just rifles. So much creds as well just to spend. And to win the next one, they're going to probably be unstoppable. And once again, the nation's economy won't be that great. So to really ruin the nation's economy, DMG needs to win this round. Knife just being destroyed straight away. It's pretty sure that was by Rossi, who destroys his Cactus knife. Dewey spamming through mid, including Raju. Water also looking onto A main with an operator. Uses his flashes for good measure. What else? Still looking at A main. Aldrin also being used by Stewie, and it actually did not spot Hydro. Very good job from Hydro. That was a very interesting nanoswarm as well. That was up in the air. Very, very strange. It looks like it will be now rotation to B. Stewie will be looking at mid though. Watching mid. Down the stairs. KJ has also been near, it's also been out, and turret is now being destroyed on Brax's side. Recon dot not being used. Oh, now also being used as well by Keta. Might be good signs though, however, it's not really, as Raiju actually gets killed by Stewie, who's currently in Boathouse. Bless kills Keta though, and Brax gets another one. Bless actually kills Stewie, and my bad, as Brax gets 3, T goes against FSR. And will be now the nation coming back on top and fixing their economy.
Everyone makes fun of German efficiency.
Off once again being used for Wardell. And Raju, we'll see how this goes for him. Obviously he needs to get knives. That's obviously what he's aiming to do. Pretty good defensive as well. A lot of people actually stacking A, it looks like. Sheriff will now be used for Raju Ace, and Kata will be looking through mid, looks like, with Hydro. Spike still at T. And Rossi and Tig being pretty aggressive at A, including Wardell, who's watching mid, watching tiles, and will be nothing. As of right now, nothing. I'm still lurking, and it will be Keta down, as he actually blinds himself, but doesn't blind Wardell. And now will be defensive positions now for Tig, and Rossi backs out. Wardell, however, once again, being aggressive. It's basically creating so much space for the nation. Bless is now going through the catwalk, and it will be now a smoke, and now pushing up onto mid, it looks like. Yes, it will be mid to B.
No charges left.
Bit of interesting choice there, as Raju does have the knives. So I don't think we'll actually catch Raju out, but Brax is currently the only one who's in Boathouse. Be basically 1v3 until everyone else from the nation comes back up. The Stewie's now down. Wardell does kill Hydro. It will be pretty easy, but it won't be enough though, because Brax kills Bless. Raju actually does get the trade, but Tig shuts him down as well as FSR, who destroys the door, and Wardell's watching that with an off. Final round for the half. And it will be now the rotation. Looks like as well gonna be a timeout starting for Cezanne, which I'm pretty sure is the coach for DMG. To be fair, DMG is looking very, very, very good. I'm very surprised of how well DMG is actually going. There might be actually underdogs maybe for the next rounds even. They've been looking very, very strong against the nation, who is down to be a favorite to actually qualify for North America challenges, if they obviously don't choke and everything. But obviously for the nation, they have been looking good, struggling a tiny bit, been inconsistency as well. Just like I said as well at the top of the show, they need their veterans presence. They obviously need their veterans of Rossi, Tig, and Stewie to obviously be shot calling and being very incredibly vocal. And then everyone else as well. Wardell and Brax as well. Brax, I'm pretty sure still young. I'm pretty sure he's like in his 20s. I actually don't know about that one. But DMG looking very, very good in this first half. Basically kind of, what's I'm trying to look for? Kind of like surprising the nation a bit. I guess catching them a bit off guard, we'll say, in this match. But not that good of an economy though for DMG, as they only have one rifle. Used as a Vandal, I'm pretty sure it's been used by Keta or Bless. I'm not too sure though, but Stinger Suspect has also been used a Bulldog actually, I saw from Raju. Might be a push up to A. Hydro. Just getting some information. Destroys the turret set up by Brax. And it looks like it'll be now the rotation now to B. As there goes Bless.
Alarm bot.
As he rotates to A. So to B, sorry. Hydro and Raju currently waiting. Brax and Tig on the other end. That's definitely some information that I could probably get as Brax actually does get spotted. Smoke being used, blind also being used as well from both Omens. Oh, now being used by Stewie. Actually gets one onto Raju. I think he's gonna get another one. Now the Bud Bless now responds with an ultimate. Another KJ ultimate is all by Brax. Another KJ ult as well. What the heck is happening? Hydro uses ultimate. Brax's ult actually gets destroyed. Flash being used. Tig and FSR both get picked up by FSR, and Brax are both down. No place attained for Hydro's ultimate. Bless now planting. It will be now the Nation trying to retake the site. That's actually a pretty good ability from Keta. It doesn't matter because Rossi kills him. That's all. Bless gets one onto Rossi. However, Tig gets two now from Hydro and Bless, and it will be the Nation tying it up in the half. Pretty good showing from Tig on that round. That was maybe the most craziest one I've ever. That might be the most craziest round I've ever seen in my life. As a bunch of ultimates being used, KJ ultimates, Sova ultimates. I mean, it makes sense. It is the final round, and it would be now DMG defending and the Nation attacking. So we'll see what the Nation wants to do for attacking, or what site they're going to be attacking. It does look like it will be a B attack. And interestingly as well, no lurking. So Brax, who will mainly is the flex player, looks like won't be lurking. And Hydro and Keta will probably be expecting this, even though they are on the B site. I'm interested to see what Raju does over in mid, if he actually stays there, or he goes, or like stays in market, or he goes. He does go to market. He does go back to market as they're rushing onto site now. The Nation. However, Raju does get up, does pick off one, which is Rossi. And Wardell's in a horrible position. However, Stewie actually somehow kills Keta. I don't know how the hell that happened. And Hydro gets Stewie now back. Tig and FSR both get picks. However, Tig gets another one. Both Hydro and FSR are down. Bless now kills Brax. It's all up to Tig, who has the spike. Aljon also being used. And he does get spotted though. Oh, Tig. Only 65 health. No being used. Bless. Probably need to be careful here. And he will be careful as he actually kills Tig. Bit of teabag just for good measure. And it will be DMG taking the, well, I should say maybe the first pistol of the second half. And now for the bonus. Well, the penultimate round until the bonus, I should say, actually. So DMG, obviously, with the Spectres, the Marshal from Raju, and interestingly, a Stinger from Bless, and a Nation. Just pistols. They're just saving for the bonus round. That's all they're doing. That's what most players and most teams normally do. If they lose the pistol round, they don't buy anything on the pistol. So I should say on the second round after the pistol, and then they buy everything for the bonus round. Looks like it will be now a full-on rotation back to B, as Brax currently lurking at mid. Actually also spots a turret and does destroy it. Maybe be careful of Raju. Oh, misses his first shot though, but it doesn't matter because Brax is now down. There goes the lurker. And now they're going to be coming back to A. after that kill from Raju. 0 point now being used. I don't think got actually any information there. Flash will could be coming out soon from Rossi. That's currently waiting. Wardell being very aggressive. 0 point also being out. I'm pretty sure it's actually 2 of them, but FSR pushes onto the smoke and gets both Tig and Rossi. Still be 2Ks now. Now up to Wardell, who actually kills FSR and Keta. But it won't be enough as Raju with the headshot kills Wardell. Now for the very important bonus round. Rifles being used for the nation. Then a Bulldog from Brax. DMG on the other hand, Spectre, Singers, Sheriffs. Subpar weapons. But obviously the favorite here should be the nation, unless they choke. If they choke, that's not going to be good.
Revealing area.
0 point being used, actually tagged with Bless. Also, I'm pretty sure also tagged Hydra as well. Smoke being used on the other side from A by FSR. Raju with the Marshall. And looking through mid. He gets covered as well. FSR currently chilling in including Raju, and it will be a body shot though for Wardell, but Wardell obviously still alive. FSR actually still chilling in the corner, so he does spot this and does kill him. Also spots Keta as well, who uses his molly. Actually, and Keta actually does also get the kill, but won't kill Rossi, who comes back for the trade. 0 point being used, nothing on that for Tree. Realizes it's clear. Molly also being used from Rossi. Spike will be planted now for Rossi, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Rossi will be planting it. And Hydro also broke the glass.
Spike planted.
Raju with the Marshall. Recon dot also being used. I don't think actually spots anyone. Might have actually spot Tig, I'm not too sure. But Raju, and Raju gets another one. And Tig gets another one on the right, onto Hydro, but Bless kills Tig. Now it's all up to Brax with the Bulldog. Raju's currently not defusing. And Blast needs to be careful. And then will be the defuse from Raju. And the bonus round will be run. Will be won. There we go. That's that's what I'm trying to look for.
Here.
Pretty sure they actually probably still have enough to buy rifles, but that's a great win for DMG. No, they don't yet. That's caused. That's definitely caused the nation to kind of stumble. The confidence will probably be down a bit, but will be hit. But won't matter. Raju with the operator. This could be very scary for the nation. Teleport being used by Tig. Needs to get over to the other corner. Line up being used by both Omens. Wardell rushes onto the door. And I don't know how the hell. How did FSR just knew where Rossi was? Also knew where Tig was as well. Catch up, gets Stewie Havel. Wardell comes back. FSR gets a third. And gets a fourth as well onto Wardell. And will be now DMG taking a pretty convincing lead over the nation, who obviously favorites on winning this. Looks like they're now struggling on Ascent.
Placing sentry.
So now the nation has enough to buy rifles. Wardell will be actually using his ultimate, it looks like, so. Which is also a rifle, technically. Well, not really a rifle, but it's subpar to a rifle, we'll say. We'll see what Raju does with the operator once again. Obviously being used by Wardell. And Raju obviously noses and backs away. Smoke also being used as well by the nation. Wardell does not get spotted by the recon bolt. You need to also be careful of the KJ turret instead of a Hydra. Does spot it. And does also shoot it down as well by Stewie. So Raju notices. No, he's not going to notice Wardell being right in the corner. Smoke again being used by FSR. Bless using his Aldrone. Does tag just a turret, which doesn't really matter much unless actually, I mean, it does. It also means that KJ is near the turret. And looks like it will be now a B push. Since they got the first kill. Rax does get spotted though by the recon dart. Now to be backing up. Pretty sure Bless was actually spotted by that. Wardell going crazy. He actually misses his dash, I'm pretty sure. Gets another one though onto Bless. I don't know where he is. Roadhouse, Wardell gets another one to FSR. Then off to Hydro all alone. Gets one onto Wardell. But Brax does kill him at the very end as Ketzer gets one to Stewie, but it won't be enough as Tig will kill him. And the spike will also be planted for the nation. First win also for this half for the nation. Which is interesting, we'll say that. Obviously they have been struggling, and which is fair enough. Interesting, no ult for Wardell. I don't think he actually has enough to buy an ult, which makes sense. Raju will continue to using the op. Will be an A push. So actually, as of right now, it's just a split. It's a split push. Oh, now that is some good read there. Gets everyone from B. FSR and Bless being aggressive, having some very aggressive positions on at B. And Raju is now watching tiles in a very, very tight angle. Our drone also being used. Will he spot Raju? That is the question. I don't think he will. Oh, he does. He does spot Raju, but it won't be enough for Wardell as he gets killed. And also he's very, very lucky to jump away from that. Our drone also being used by Bless. Does actually tags Brax. And now will be a push to A. Tig will be smoking the door, and it does. Molly also being used by Keta. Tig does evade. Very, very low though is Tig. Using another smoke as Rossi kills Raju, so there goes the ult. Ult also being used by Rossi, and another one as well by Brax. They're going to pick up the up. I think they might be able to. Stewie also has his ultimate, so he can probably back out and use it on the... Oh, never mind. He's going to use it right now. Oh, it won't kill anyone as Ketzer uses his ultimate to shut that down. And does also spot Tig as well with his 0 point. Flash being coming out. Flash also coming out again for them to push out safely. But Brax coming in with the lure. Kills one to Hydro. Bless however kills Tig. FSR kills Brax. Now just going all over the place to Stewie and Rossi both get picks as well, so off to FSR. And Stewie will shut that down. 8 to 10 now. But DMG still in the lead only by 2 rounds as Rossi does get killed by the spike explosion. Sorry, another timeout going to be once again for DMG. It's pretty difficult for them to win this round, I'll be honest. I mean, the economy's not looking too... Actually, the economy at first was pretty good. I mean, all I saw was a stinger. But the nation's not coming back. They've now stood up. They're now on their feet. And they've been performing very, very well now. But obviously, it would be difficult for DMG to stop this. I mean, I feel like Ascent is a pretty difficult map to attack. Obviously, A is maybe the easiest in my opinion than B, because obviously B you need to like clear like so many corners. A is pretty good.
Right here.
Obviously, it's look. It looks like it probably does look like now the nation will be pushing up to A. Interesting to see of how DMG wants to defend this, as the timeout will be coming to an end very soon. And it looks like Stingers and Sheriffs for DMG, and a shorty from Wardell. Marshall actually from Raju Race, who will be going to A. Raju will be lurking at mid. Oh, blind now being used from FSR. Not that good though. Not that great for DMG as Wardell does get tagged by the Marshall. However, Rossi does get killed by FSR. But now being planted for Rossi. Spike now being planted. Wardell does kill Raju Race, who's at the top. with the Marshall. Bless. Maybe he's been forced to back out. Hydro is still there. He's still in tree, but I don't know. I don't know how confident he'll be, as all up the Hydro now as Bless does kill Wardell. Does get killed by Wardell. And it will be Stewie finishing it off. 9-10 for the nation. So let's see where they're going to be pushing up now. Defending. Off actually for Raju Ace. Everyone is going to be going to A, it looks like. My goodness. My goodness. Going over to... Oh, actually, no, never mind. So we'll see how this defense goes. Once again, just another split. Another split defense there. Hydro currently in mid. Raja's being very aggressive also with his operator. Shock dart being used and does kill Brax at the very end. Nana Swarm also gets destroyed as well. Pretty sure it's actually P1, but we got to destroy, my bad. Does get a turret. Good spot by Wardell. And it will be Hydro. Just backing out a bit. Backing out into their zone spawn. Still pushing up, not knowing where to go. Needing more information. There's a Nana Swarm actually, and the alarm bot from Hydro. Still wondering, still looking. Raju with the operator in mid. And looks like they probably could be pushing up to B. Now mid. Okay. They need to be careful on this op though. Raju is going to be... Oh, no, never mind. It will be easy for them. They will just smoke it off. Now it's going to be an easy push to A, it looks like. They need to be careful. Hydro is currently in tree. 5v4 still.
Standing ahead.
The
The DMG,
30 seconds left.
The DMG side. Turret not being used. 0 point being used as well. Just get more information, but they're not going to focus on who's behind them as Hydro gets a lot of damage there as FSR and Stewie both get picks. Keta gets another one out to Wardell. Now it's all up to Rossi, but it won't be enough as Keta will shut that down next to Generator. 9 down the score. 2 points, well 2 rounds I should say, up for DMG. Rifles still up for the nation, so it won't be as bad as mostly in attacking. DMG, they've been looking really good. So it looks like it's gonna be once again a split defense, and a bunch of KJ Yuto being used at tree, and red once again where the op is, and Raju's been forced to reposition himself as Hydro pretty sure got spotted once again, and Hydro holding a very tight angle. And Wardell also watching. So don't know where to go, it looks like, for the nation. Remember that Hydra still has ultimate, including Bless. So if they do plant, then they can shut that down immediately. Still being very cautious. I'm pretty sure that 0 point does spot Brax, and Bless also spots Wardell, which is very crucial. Being forced to go out. Teleport also being out as well from Tig, just to get out. It will be now a B push, a very slow one though.
30 seconds
Don't know
left.
where a lot of the players are, so
Standing ahead.
which is a bit of an issue. However, the DMG now knows where the nation is. Oh, now being used by Bless. That really doesn't tag anyone. So I think Hydra would definitely like to use his ultimate right now. As now Tig now plants onto the site. Good point being used, turret also being used as well. Aldrin also spots Bless. Pretty aggressive defensive there. Wardell actually kills Raju Rays. Shock that also being used. FSR kills Stewie. Wardell gets out 3, but gets shot out by Keta. Bless and Keta both getting picks. Now Bless gets another one as well off to Brax. Both of them on site right now. Oh, very, very close. And actually does kill Bless through the wall. But Keta will then kill Brax through the wall. And I think it would just be enough for Keta to score match point. Yes, it will. Match point now for DMG. And then the issue there was that the nation just took so long to figure out where to go. Obviously, okay, that has Ratchet Race right in front of Keta. Obviously, it is difficult to obviously predict where the enemies are going to go, but pretty interesting that which is very, very slow. He played it very slow, which probably hindered the nation's chance of winning because they needed to rush when it was 10 seconds remaining. They needed to rush to a site, and obviously they did to B, but didn't end up well.
Revealing area.
Now they've heard noise over at B, so they know it's going to be a B push. And Ratchet being once again aggressive. I think he's also spot the turret as well, which is why he's holding a very tight angle. And Wardell, a great flex shot out from Ratchet. There's another one onto Brax. He's going to get another one. No, it won't be enough as Bliss kills Rossi. Ult also being used from Ratchet. There's another one onto Stewie. Tig also kills Bliss once again, like I said it as well. And now it's up to Tig. And it will be map 1 for DMG. Nation will once again have another chance to win on the second map. Second map will be Haven, and DMG currently in the lead by 1-0. Nation will be looking to get that back up to a tie 1-0 to get us into a map 3. Comp-wise, basically exactly the same. Both teams using Breach, both using Jed, Omen, Sova, KJ. Very, very standard composition for Haven. Because obviously, actually, yeah, very, very standard composition. Yeah, pretty standard. I'll be honest. Yeah, both teams will be using both initiators, 2 initiators of Breach and Sova. That's a smoke to obviously gain there for the next patch. Reminder, they're playing on the patch 5.12 as Wardell almost whiffs onto Keta. Keta gets another one somehow. Stewie and Tig both get kills though onto FSR and Keta. Bless, however, killing Rossi. It'll be now the spike being planted now for Tig. Stewie incredibly low. But the smokes does save him. A 3v2 over on B site. Tig needs to get both these kills. Avo's off the Hydro, just kills from behind. And both of them are down. DMG will defuse the spike for the first round of the game. And the pistol. Yeah, not that great from the nation. But it's alright. It's fine. Obviously, there's probably plenty of rounds to go off, so I think they'll be completely fine.
Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Okay. Sorry, looking So recon bolt being used. I think actually spot Tig and Wardell. Brax once again lurking. Oh, is Ratchet going to notice this? Don't think so. Smoke being used over to A by FSR. I think I totally called it Felix. I'm pretty sure. There is the European representative for this team. And Ratchet's now could be backing out. Weird positions as well from the nation. Brax actually does kill Raju Rays with the Marshall. And now will be going to be an A push as Hydra and Felix. Both of them currently at C. And now will be a push. Bless all alone actually gets stumped as well. And now he needs to wait for them, well, for his team to come back.
Spike planted.
Spike's now being planted now on the side of A. Oh, this is actually Hydra actually coming from behind. Braxton might know this. Of course, the turret actually behind. I'm pretty sure I actually tagged I'm pretty sure I simply tagged his teammate, I think. I'm not too sure though. But Bless kills Rossi. Blind's been coming out from Keta. Now Swarms as well being used. Stewie kills Bless. Now just once again 3v3. Keta now pushing up. Both Keta and FSR are both down, including Hydro. Stewie gets a 3k. The nation will continue to live again. Good round though from the nation. Stewie doing a very good job getting 3k on that round. It was also a pretty good try as well from Hydro because, I mean, if you also saw on the minimap, Hydro was coming from behind and was lurking pretty well until he got spotted by Brax. But DMG's economy not looking good, not looking great even as well. Pistols, and the best one is the Stinger for Bless. Not really a good one to really go off on. It looks like it'll be a B push. However, Brax and Hydra once again battling out as the KJ lurk. Raju being very aggressive with the shorty. I think Tig might have noticed Sova Bless, but not Raju Ace. Tig's still waiting. Bless as well, waiting with the Stinger. Aldro now being used by Stewie. Get information. Actually doesn't go. Doesn't actually go sewer. They think sewer might be clear, but doesn't look like it. But doesn't matter because they're probably gonna be pushing up to B. Tries to clear garage. Not being used. A lot of abilities now being used just to get on to B. And Brax does kill Rajuez. And Stewie also kills FSR. Bless kills Wardell as a bit of payback there. Ross and Stewie both getting picks. Now it's off to Bless, who's probably going to get blasted. And he does get blasted by Rossi's C ability. Not great though for DMG. As the nation will take that round. Just seeing that Rajuez is going for the AWP on the 4th round. Wardell's also going for the AWP. Okay. I'm expecting Wardell to do something crazy with that operator. Probably like an updraft or something. And somehow killing him.
Let's have it.
But we'll see. I think pretty sure both breaches will be using their both breaches will be using their concuss. And Rajuez has been got smoked off pressure by Tig. Just push up slowly. Stewie using his owl drone just to get information, and will not actually get information on Bless. So Bless is currently safe. Ajure is currently holding A main down. Now Bless uses his owl drone to get information. Does spot Rossi, but does not spot Tig, who's currently in the corner. Brax and Stewie both lurking. Well, mainly Brax is lurking.
Revealing area.
Recon dart being used. Not spot. Actually, will spot Wardell. Just currently looking at sewer. And Brax still just lurking. Still trying to find a pick or two. Very cautious. Very slow push as well. Very slow gameplay as well. And now it looks like it'll be now their time to push.
30 seconds
using basically every ability. Concuss being used. Stewie, I'm pretty sure, yes, Stewie does use his ultimate. Blind ultimate being used. Raju is currently being abused and does get hit by Stewie's ultimate. Keta and Ross both game picks. Taking Bless both down. Ross gets another one. FSR and Brax also both game picks. And now it's a 1v3 situation. And I think it will probably be a save.
10 seconds left.
I'm not too sure by Hydro.
Spike planted.
Who is all the way at B. And Wardell was watching it. He's watching behind. He's currently at A. Brax is also watching it. I think when he peeks, he's going to get opt. A couple seconds. There it is. The nation will take that. Will take that round from DMG. Once again, very slow, very methodical, but it did pay off very well for them. But not the economy though for DMG. Not great. Not great. They don't really have anything to really counter this operator, so they kind of just have to take it, but looks like it might be a C push now this time. Turret currently already been destroyed. Hydro is the only one he has a sheriff, and he's already down by Brax. And everyone now rushes, and Tig, oh, he's in such a good position to counter FSR and Bless. He has no idea where they are, and FSR gets killed. Tig, however, very low from Bless, and some peel coming up as well as Raj Reyes gets killed by Brax once again. Brax now getting 2 from this round. Bless actually backs off all the way onto A site, which makes sense. Keta's still just hiding behind a stack, and looks like it will now be a push up, a full push up onto C. Wardell now on site. Flash been coming out from both Omen and the Breach. Wardell killing Keta even though he was concussed by Rossi. Is up to Bless. He does have a stinger, but it won't be enough as still he's watching with an operator at Garage. And it will be now a 4-1 lead for the nation. This is now looking much better now. Hydro is now calling a timeout. Yeah, the DMG, they have a lot of stuff to really work on, I'll be honest on this one, because they haven't looked like the same as they did on Ascent, and they've been struggling a lot now in Haven. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be it's probably not going to be a good time for DMG. As for the nation though, you should be incredibly happy with this. Obviously, you see all the pings on the map. Obviously, trying to discuss of what to do and everything, of how they can do this, and a bunch of red dots as well over a C, which basically implies to me that it will be a C push this round. And if that's the case, Hydro needs to be very careful. They do have rifles though, which is a great sign. Great sign for DMG. They have rifles, but the nation, they have also been on a terror. Stewie will actually be open on this round. Let's see if his offense skills from CSGO will actually help in Valorant. Most likely, I'm guessing. But a lot of util being used for Hydro 1C. He turns out to actually be a good idea as... Yeah, now pushing up. Let's see. Aftershock now being used by Rossi. As they clear out sight. Manju Race. Basically everyone now from the nation now coming in. 3 ultimates already being... So 2 are being used from DMG. Hydra getting 1. Bruce Jackson now down. Rossi kills 2. Now Bless kills Tig as well. Keta kills Rossi. Brax and Stewie both get picks at the exact same time. Now it's all up to FSR on the Omen. The spike has not been planted, so there is still a chance he might actually win this, but it's not the case. The Phantom headshot was not enough for a Vandal headshot for Brax. So now this is where, if you're a DMG fan, if you're a DMG enjoyer, this is where you get a bit worried. When the nation, who has won 5 consecutive rounds, is on a roll with rifles and are incredibly rich against DMG, who is incredibly poor, and the best guns only being Marshalls and Stingers. So if you're DMG, you have to be a bit worried there, as FSR is already down. Majuve's being pretty aggressive here, it looks like, and even also including Katu as well. Sorry, Keta, sorry, not Katu. I don't know what I was saying there, but Keta as well is also being aggressive.
Take flight.
Aldrin being used by Stewie. Well, actually, it's probably both of the players. Probably just Raju Reyes and Blind now being used from Keta, but won't be a factor though, as Stewie and Water both kill Raju Reyes and Keta. Hydro currently just hiding in the smoke. Oh, that shot that almost went past as Bless needs to evacuate after getting shot at by the turrets and by Brax as well.
1 enemy remaining.
So Bless. Shock dart, actually, so recon dart actually being used. doesn't get a lot of impatient. Probably just only got the turret
Spike
and
planted.
knife out. Actually, does get Rossi surprisingly, so it's not too bad, but there's an AWP looking at your face, and you knew for a fact you're going to die there. So now the economy is pretty good now for DMG. At least they have rifles, but the nation has won the last 6 rounds out of 7. So a bit of a yikes here for the for DMG. Stewie's also been popping off in this game as well. Raju Ace was still waiting for him to get a kill, but I think he will definitely get a kill. Maybe in this round. I think this round is his round to get a kill. And already he's been very aggressive onto Sua. Shock dart just misses him. He's currently waiting for someone to push up, and Stewie does dash out, and Bless, with the help of him, does kill Rossi. Keta also kills Tig as well, so it's actually now falling apart for the nation. As Brax does get spotted by the alarm bot, and Hydro gets spotted by the turret. Both KJs does spot each other, and both KJs are now trying to find each other. It looks like it'll be now rotation out to B already. K2 already in position at B, and also Stewie also spots FSR. Still deciding where to go, and DMG they're looking good now. Their defense is looking pretty good on this round. Yeah, not moved. They haven't even gone to another site yet. Oh, and the jumping, the jump shot, the jump peek wasn't the best though from Raju Ace. Les currently getting spotted as Wardell does kill him, and now it's actually somehow a 3v3. KJ ults are being used by Hydra, and FSR for some reason drops down and gets killed by Stewie. Does force everyone from the nation to back off though. One player though is detained, which I'm pretty sure, I don't know who was detained actually. I'm pretty sure it's actually Brax. Line also being used. Hydro does kill Brax. That's all up to Hydro as Stewie kills Keta. I don't know how the Health Nation just brought this back, but they did. Wardell working with the operator. You know you're there when there's an AWP, and there's Wardell, the AWP Academy god himself. The nation brought back and looked like an unwinnable round. I guess I was kind of based off of just Raju Race just being a bit hungry, a little bit aggressive, just jump peeking and instantly getting killed by Wardell, and for some reason FSR or Felix just drops down from heaven, instantly getting killed. I don't know what they were doing, but it wasn't the greatest sign from DMG. At least they do have Hydro who has a Vandal, but it's not really enough though. Smoke's been used from both Omens. Rajare's pushing up with the knives. And FSR as well pushing up a lot from C Long, and Tigger's currently Willy watching. He knows. Oh, and FSR is very low. Tig did get some damage though, but it wasn't enough to him to really be horrified of it. To be scared. And Brax is also watching. Less, I think Crucial actually tagged the turret, and he did. Tagged the turret, Wardell instantly gained Hydro. There goes the rifle. This is already bad news for DMG. I'm pretty sure now this is maybe a door opening for Seaside. And it will be a door opening for Seaside, and Felix rushing back just to slow this down. Actually also really low. Gets one onto Tig, however Rossi does trade back. And Brax, however Brax may get two, and he does get two. He gets both Bless and Rajuace. As well to Keta on the breach. I don't think we'll spot Wardell. Actually does spot Wardell. Great timing though from him, but but Rossi there for the trade.
You're not being shot at.
This has been a smashing victory right now for the nation. DMG not looking the best. But now they have the credits. They can now mostly full buy. Hydro is the only one because like he bought a Vandal last round. And obviously he has a Spectre now, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue for him. And ball gonna be now an A push now. Both breachers ready to use their concuss. Rajays are once again aggressive. That is the key here. The key for him, I think DMG uses a lot of resources onto Rajays. You also see Ket as well right behind him, ready for the trade. Well, and Brax, that was very, very close also to get off, but luckily he didn't. All being used by Rossi. As well, Hydro just all alone. He's getting melted right now from so many abilities from Rossi. Stewie and Rossi both getting picks. Shots are being used, and now there's a knock battle between Stewie and Rajays, and Stewie actually kills him with the Sheriff. FSR and Bless all alone now. Currently an A connector. Brax is just chilling behind. Going to B. This actually might be pretty smart. Bless gets killed by Wardell. And Brax is now coming back up. And turns off the FSR. Gets 2 now from both Wardell and Rossi. It won't be enough though, as Tig does kill him. Was actually a good attempt by FSR though. But it was not enough. God, this is a bit of a very fast first half here for the nation, but a very slow one for DMG. Definitely struggling here though, I'll say that. And Singer's the best one. Actually, Sheriff probably is better here for Keta and Hydra. Going out. Marshall also being used by Rajays, who once again still has not gotten a kill out all this game, but I do believe he will get a kill in this map, hopefully. Wardell with the spike. The door's also been broken as well in garage. Blind being used, blind again also being used as well, and ult as well from Keta. Oh, Wardell actually escaped as Keta gonna whiff there with his Sheriff. Aftershock might be it, I'm not too sure. Bless actually does spot Rossi, but Rossi does get the better of him. Hydro does kill Brax, which is not too bad, but Wardell does kill Hydro. Rajays kills Rossi. Rochas currently now trading kills. A 3v2 now for the nation in the lead. Keta will be now upgrading to a Phantom, but Rajays is one basically. And yeah, there he goes, gets killed by Stewie. So up to Keta now, who's currently in garage, and do they know this? Looks like Stewie does, and Stewie does know that Keta is in garage, and kills him instantly. 10-1.
Last round in the
and
half.
it's now the final rounds in this half, and oh boy, Nation is sweeping the floors of DMG. Rajays actually did get a kill, which is great. Pretty sure it was onto Rossi. I might be wrong about that. But this is not going well. This is not going well though for DMG. Rifles are on for DMG, so it's looking good for them. Concuss being out by Keta, and Rajays now pushing up onto Asuba, and also pushing up is Bless as Sova. So we're just holding our horses. They're just waiting right now. Looking what to do. Is Bless now going for the owl drone? Both of them actually using owl drones. And oh, now being used by Bless. I'm pretty sure, I don't know who he tagged, but Stewie aggressive, but Rajays saves him and kills him instantly. And Rajays is now coming back onto Sewer, and will be now gonna be a slow push onto B.
Get out of my way.
Pretty sure K2 might know this. Oh, he actually backs off, actually. Wardell is the only one who's watching behind. Hydro currently watching garage. And now Tig gets to plant the spike. Planted. Wonder if they're actually going to notice Bless. Brax, is he gonna... He does use his ultimate just to force him out, but it doesn't actually cover the whole side of B. And Bless, I think they might know. Ross is currently watching behind. But actually does get killed by him. And Bless does make it out of the KJ ult. Oh, actually does get the name. Tig comes out of smoke, kills one to Keta, gets another one to Hydro, but it won't be enough as FSR and Bless both get picked. Now it's all up to Wardell. Oh, and Rajays shuts him down. And for the final round, the first half, it will be DMG taking now the second point.
Switching sides.
So now it's been flipped. Now DMG will be attacking while the nation will be defending. However, there's a lot of pressure right now on DMG, since DMG is currently down by 8 points. By 8 rounds, I should say, actually. So there's a lot of pressure on that team. On this team, actually, for DMG. Nation looking very, very good. We'll see how they go on the pistol rounds. It looks like they're not really that good on the pistol rounds, so this might be maybe DMG's 3rd win of Haven in this match. Wardell once again aggressive. Very aggressive here. Actually does come forward and does destroy it. And does get back to safety, which is a good sign. Ketel is definitely going to be peeking there. Spy currently in the entrance of B, and does get picked by Keta. And it looks like everyone's now going A for some reason. The nation is going A, and they're also going A. DMG's also going A. Okay, I guess it's just a read. I don't know who the big brain is on the nation on reading this, but they are very smart. Everyone from DMG is actually going A.
Spike dropped.
That's a big brain play. I don't know how they knew, but they just did. I'll see.
Flash out.
Using all of his abilities he can just to stop it, as Rajuace is currently inside the smoke. The spike carrier is now down, as there's just a bunch of stuff going around. 3v2 now for DMG. Now make it 3v1 now as Brax is all alone. Keta now planting.
Spike planted.
I'm not too sure they know where he is. Looks like FSR might have an idea. And now everyone has an idea because the turret has now alerted them where he is. Gets one onto FSR. He can't even kill a turret as Keta does peek in time when they got distracted. It'll be now 3-10 for DMG. They still have a long way to go. Now, I think they're actually I'm pretty sure they are force buying. They are now force buying to make sure they win this round and then win the bonus round. If they don't win this, then I think they're screwed for the remaining of this game. Not just of this map, I should say, not this game. Just for this map, they are screwed. It's getting lurking. And I mean, it's still deciding where to go. And still in Wardell, both pushing up aggressively onto A. Well, from A, I should say, from A long. It looks like it might be a C push as Rajuace and FSR. Both going there. Tig using the smoke just to shut that down, though. Spike's still in spawn. See how much Stewie and Wardell pushed up. Oh, and an instant headshot there from Stewie killing Bless. There goes one Spectre. And Wardell's been forced to back out with the Nano Swarm. Casual Race is still watching C. And looks like now the nation will now have realized this. And it's all up to Braxis for now. He has the Frenzy. Got one onto FSR, so that's pretty good. But Keta comes back 3v3 once again. Tick currently hiding in the smoke. And now a 2v2. This is not looking good for DMG. This is really not looking good for DMG as Hydra is now the only one remaining. As Wardell with an excellent headshot onto him with the Sheriff. He needs to know where he is.
10 seconds left.
He needs to spell Rossi. He needs to spell Rossi. Hey, even he did kill him with a 360, it's not enough.
I got the spike.
And Wardell, all he needs to do is just chill. He doesn't even have to peek. It'll be a thrifty round for the nation. This is a horrible, horrible sign for DMG. Even though they did kill Wardell, they do keep a Spectre, but there'll be now rifles on the other side for the nation. I'm just surprised that Hydra didn't actually clear behind the stack. I am very surprised about that. But it does not matter. It is okay. It is all good. It is now behind us. What they need to do is now focus on the remaining rounds. They also need to make sure that the nation does not get match point straight away after this round. If they do, there's gonna be loads more pressure onto them. But it will be now push up to B. And Brax has a lot of K2 util there to know where they are. And Ross is also looking for my link. Shocked up in years, I'm pretty sure I actually destroyed one of their util. Now another util. Tig uses his concuss line. Still just waiting for a pick. They're still waiting for at least one player to peek. Very patiently they wait. And now Ragnarok is now pushing up and does kill Rossi, which is a great kill. Recon's also being used. FSR, however, killing Tig. Gets killed by Tig. Brax and Ragnarok both have a game pick now. 3v3 now. Now my death 3v2 is now Brax kills Bless. Now Ragnarok actually gets pressured off from Stewie. Spike. Ragnarok doesn't even want to Brax, so it's actually pretty good now. It's now 2v2.
30 seconds left.
Now it's been planted. Using his Valor drone, trying to at least get a ping, but he doesn't. That's one being used now, but they don't know actually. They don't know that Ward is actually coming from behind. Race is now coming in for the ace. He's either going to get the ace. Hydro now backs away. Might be for the ace, but we'll see though. Wardell, it's up to him now with the operator. Can he clutch with an operator? This a little ding on the spike. Madurate's now watching. It won't be enough as Madurate's will come in with the ace, just like in his name. A man with 0 kills for most of this game to then getting an ace. That is what you love to see if you are a DMG supporter. And also really good as well, now that the nation's economy is now going to bust. Now they all have sheriffs. So it's looking really good now. Rifles as well for DMG and an operator as well from Raju Ace. And he also has ultimate as well, just for good measure. I'm just saying that Brax and Tig are both just watching to see long. Basically same angle, same everything, and I think FSR might know this. He's currently hiding in the corner. And Tig is waiting to use a smoke. Still nothing right now. As they're still just trying to find each other. Wardell with the classic. Honestly, he wants to get the ult, but actually gets tagged, so that actually might recommend that. I'm pretty sure never mind. Him, I actually did get the ult, but I'm stupid. Oh, that is something you don't want to see though. A free gun for Tig. A Phantom, to be exact. And there's now 4v5. The nation's currently in the lead with that. Currently with the advantage, that's what I wanted to say. And now it's gonna be a slow push up to B. Tig might know this. And Raju now uses his ultimate.
30 seconds left.
Swiftly backs away. It's fair enough. Now everyone from the nation is going to be running towards B. And ult also being used by Brax, but it doesn't really do much because everyone's already out of the KJ. Ult. Shock dart's being used just to destroy KJ util and now an ult now from Stewie, but it's gonna be enough as Hydro gets 2, Razorhead gets 1, but Tig gets another one. And it's now all up to Stewie with the Sheriff gets 1 onto Bless, but it won't be enough as Keta shuts him down. 5-11. DMG making a very slow comeback, but hopefully we'll continue with that comeback.
I need a drop.
But however, the nation will continue to have rifles now, so it's not all sunshines and roses. And Stewie with Node, and we'll see how this goes, I guess. Graduates will continue to have the op though, and Wardell with his now has his knives and does pop them.
Cover going out.
Smoke now being used right onto around window. And might be maybe a push onto B. Not too sure. I'm pretty sure actually Golden Squad could actually get the ping onto Raju Ace. So Raju is currently fine though. Wardell was still stuck in his little corner here just because of the operator. He's also I guess also holding an angle if they do push up to A, which it does actually look like they are pushing it up. So this actually might be really good for Wardell if he gets 1 or 2 picks. Slowly making their way up. Actually forces him out. And does actually get a headshot onto Raju Race. That's a great sign for him. That's an amazing sign actually. And now being used by Keta.
30 seconds left.
Actually takes some 4 damage. Stewie actually does kill him at the very end. He gets maybe get another one. No, Stewie actually gets 1, and Rossi does finish it off. And now it's match point now for the nation.
Match point.
Stewie has been looking very good in this whole game. So I think Stewie should definitely be very happy with this performance. Against DMG. However, Raju Ace, he's definitely come alive, especially after that ace. But it's not really enough. He's literally not enough as Stewie gets concussed and does destroy the recon dot set up by Bless, and he also uses Aldron as well. And I don't think Bless actually got anything. Maybe her like a shot as well from Stewie. I'm not too sure. Oh, I don't know how the heck Keta. Wardell someone getting 2 from Bless and Raju Ace. And Rossi kills Hydro. Made it now 4v2. As Keta and FSR remain. FSR has a stinger. Not too confident on that. But Katu does have the rifle. Still waiting. Still just trying to clear out A side. Make sure that it's all safe than the planned. And also does clear and also does smoke as well.
Spike planted.
Stewio's literally not coming back up. And Tig actually coming from behind. I think Kaiten might know this. And he might be watching that angle. And FSR, is he gonna get spot? I think he might have gotten spotted. Blind also coming out as well, and K2 also using his blind. Actually gets off shot through the wall, but it won't be enough. Stewie does kill him. Now it's all up to K2. Gets 1 on just Stewie, but it won't be enough. As the nation will now make this match into a map 3. We're now going to overtime on the 3rd map. 3rd map of this match. DMG versus the nation. It will be at Icebox. Very standard compositions. Basically everything is the same, other than it looks like there is no duelists on the nation side. No duelists looks like. That has been replaced by a Sage from Wardell. So it was looking basically almost the same. It's just that there are no duelists. There are no duelist comp on Icebox, and Radred's already been very aggressive. It does get spotted though, and Rossi immediately kills him with a headshot with the Ghost. So he uses his Aldron 0. I think only got Keta though, who gets 1 kill onto Rossi, but does not get killed by Brax. Everyone else on DMG will be now rotating, and very smart looking wall from Wardell to plant up in the top safely. And it looks like mostly FSR and Hydro in rafters. Looking at this dice right now. Blair's actually got that does kill Tig. I don't think it's enough though. Wardell's currently up in the high ground. And Brax does kill Bless. Wardell kills FSR down all up to Hydro. Gets 1 to Stewie. But it's difficult for him to come back onto that. Wardell is pretty low, but I'm pretty sure it does get healed up. And it won't be enough as Wardell does headshot him with the classic. And it will be the nation taking down the first round of the pistol. Obviously, we know how amazing Wardell's Sage is, and oh my, this is definitely a false buy right here. This is the definition of a false buy right here, with a Phantom, a Guardian, and a Bulldog. That is the definition of a. Let's just go balls to the wall. Let's just let's win this round and also win the bonus. That's basically how that works. Which is risky, we'll say that. But either way. Oh, that's a 0 point. I'm pretty sure did not kill anyone. Algebra now being used, and Nanostorm as well. And Wardell very smartly decided to plant to get the Nanostorm on, and Ross getting one onto Bless, as he should do with a Phantom. Everyone as well from DMG just stacked on top of each other. Wardell was not safe though. All over the place. Keta does kill Stewie. Wardell gets Hydro though, but he's not going to check behind him or anything. As Roger rushes onto Yellow, but gets killed instantly by Tig. And Rossi and Tig both getting some picks. Rossi is totally with his Molly. And the Phantom will be kept into the next round for the bonus. Once again, the most important round is bonus rounds. So that kind of determines on how the game will mainly go. You know, and also the pistol rounds as well are also very, very important. So, we'll see how this goes then. Rifles are being used from both teams. The Guardian, which is pretty interesting from Stewie. I thought it'll probably be a Bulldog, but apparently not. But either way, doesn't really matter. The Recon Dart is instantly destroyed, but it does tag Tig. And not too sure where they're going to be going. Looks like it might be a B push, as there's already a Viper wall already been up. And there it is. And FSR currently chilling at Yellow. And Brax once again lurking at A. Might be given a bit of a surprise here with who are an A. And Bless currently watching mid. Wardell gets the ult swap, currently 1 point away from getting res. 3 people still currently at B. Actually 4 actually at my apologies. And Bless does kill turret, and FSR does get tagged. I'm pretty sure as well Hydro. Yeah, man, he isn't, and it's like a slow push now. Stewie does spot Bless at B. And Brax still at A. They had no read, I'm pretty sure, on Brax. And he needs to be very careful though, because
30 seconds left.
Ace. Dart being used, and will not be able to spot Keta. Rossi using the blind. Oh, and almost gets Raju Ace, and Stewie does kill Keta though. Stewie gets another one to Bless out, where Raju Ace does indeed shut that down, and Spike is also being planted by Stewie. I'm pretty sure that was actually by Wardell. Turret also down. Rossi is pushed up pretty aggressively behind his Ray and Crate. Gets one, and won't be able to look behind. So Ray gets now 3. Wardell now versus Brax from the dead. Now just Wardell, Brax, and Tig. Brax is now down. Now swap to FSR. Very aggressively, this FSR gets one into Brax, but it won't be enough to kill his Viper counterpart. And it will be Tig shutting that down. 3-0. This is kind of like Haven. It's kind of like the last map where DMG were struggling a bit, but at least they did win the pistol rounds. Here, they have not won a single round yet. But maybe it won't be like Haven. Maybe they will make a comeback, but obviously I cannot predict the future. But what I can say is that DMG's economy is kind of bust. Just pistols and 2 stingers. And also a marshal as well. And Reggie Race in very aggressive positioning, just waiting for someone to peek, and Brax will think better of it and not peek. FSR actually is pushed up pretty far onto their spawn, but Brax is ready for it. And indeed he is ready for it, as he instantly kills FSR from behind. And now I think it looks like it's going to be now the rotation to be. And Tig is also up in kitchen. You're gonna spot the turret. I think he mostly probably has to destroy it, but obviously being once again very, very cautious. And Raju Race is now up in kitchen as well. Actually won't be going to 2, but I think he definitely heard that though. Let me actually spot Brax. He does spot Brax, hits him half, and Tig is still waiting there very patiently. I'm pretty sure he does have an idea that someone is there, and he does actually leave right after the turret does shut down and kills Keta from behind in kitchen. It won't be much. As Bless also gets killed by Tig. Hydro won't be enough as he also gets killed by Rossi. And Raju Race gets killed by Wardell. Flawless round for the nation. As they pick up their 4th consecutive win of the round.
Right here.
Raju Race now with an operator. So now their economy is now good, which is great. Hopefully this one will get to be the one where they get to score around for them. It's difficult of the momentum that the nation has right now. Oh, Raju Race just missing out on an option to Brax. It was a very tight angle though, so I don't really blame him for missing. Yeah, it looks like now that they've noticed the op, they'll be now avoiding that and going to B. And I'm not too sure when they're going to put out that when Tig is going to put up his wall, but it has to be soon though, as Hydra is currently hiding underneath the compartment.
You should run.
All also being used by Brax. It's like forcing FSR to push up or even get out or anything, and it does kill Rossi, but it was traded out for Brax. All being used instantly until one half gets destroyed, and
spike planted.
The recon dot actually does spot Wardell, the enemy one less. Hiding behind yellow wall, shot by Tig, and Wardell gets one to Bless. Only on 12 health, as he's gonna be healed up to pulling around, maybe a 14 or 16 health. Almost gets Stewie. I'm pretty sure maybe tagged him on the leg. Raju Race now with his ultimate. And it won't be enough as Raju Race with the timing though gets killed by Stewie. Keta though actually kills Stewie in the meantime. And I don't know how the hell Wardell's still alive. Hydro looking very healthy, but will not be risking him. We'll be saving the Vandal. And that is another round for the nation. It was a good round from the nation. Great round was all from Wardell, who somehow survived all the whole ordeal. I have no idea how he survived. Anyways, looks like it'll be now a timeout now for DMG from Raju Race. This is looking like a bit of a repeat from the second map from Haven. But hopefully they will obviously combat that. Do hope that. But the economy's not that great. At least they did get to keep a Vandal, which is good enough. But other than that, I mean, stuff aren't really going to DMG's way. The nation, however, they've been looking extremely good on this map. I guess it was a bit of a stumble out of the gates on the first one, on Ascent. But Haven and Icebox now, they've been looking really good. I kind of expect them to probably continue winning the next consecutive rounds. But I might be wrong. I'd wait and see. Keta, okay, so it looks like it's going to be a force buy. Keta will be coming up with the Phantom. He also has his ultimate as well, so that actually really might be pretty useful. Sheriff as well. Maybe 5 no, then my Stingers. Bulldog, I don't know what they're choosing. Raju Race won't be buying anything. Then might he'll be buying a shorty. It's gonna be an interesting one. If he does get one kill, that would be magnificent for DMG, but I'm not too sure. Ult now being used by Rossi. Our drone as well. That takes both Rajuays. And Shorty now being used. Last kill Wardell. However, Brax and Tig both getting picks. Tig is now down from Hydro.
Target destroyed.
And we've been now the Spike now being played to a 3v2 situation now.
Spikes down.
And FSR and Hydro. FSR, I don't know. I guess FSR might be saving. I'm not too sure. But he is running back behind them. Hydro looks like he's still waiting. Probably wait for FSR to come back. And just in time. Does not get spotted by the recon bolt.
Placing swarm grenade.
Stewie, Brad.
Swarm grenade out.
Having some good position as well, and Ross as well. Does actually detect Hydro. And FSR is now back. Destroys the alarm bot. They can't really do much though. Because their defense is just phenomenal. Bratz kills Hydro. And FSR will make it out alive with the Phantom. And nor will Stewie or Rossi. Now Rossi will, but not Stewie. But economy kind of boomed now. Not really, actually. Never mind. They've been looking now very, very good actually. Rifles now will now be available now for DMG. But once again, the nation has won the last 6 rounds. Will it be a 7th one? No idea, but will be out for Wardell. We'll see how this goes. I'm just not earning Reggie Race. Currently just both chilling at B. There's Wardell with the operator. Looks like it might be a B push, but they need to be careful with this op. Reggie Race is currently up in yellow. Oh, very close again. Killed by Rossi getting killed, and it'll be now an immediate switch over to A. I guess they're using the strat, if you see an op, just avoid, go to the next one. Go to the other site. Let's go to any other site which does not have an op. 0 point out being used. Actually gets 3. And now an ult now coming out from Stewie. Oh, Keta almost gets hit, but Tig kills Flash, but does get down by Keta. And the wall out from Water, very interesting.
Spike planted.
Actually, that's just a pretty normal planting spot though. And Icebox. Well, does diff the op of Raju Ace, and actually opt FSR and Keta. Keta still out there after what else? Now raises Tig. And all as well by Hydro is incredibly low. Rossi both getting FSR and Hydro, and Keta getting killed by Stewie 2K. 7th round they have won. And once again, DMG's economy is boomed. It's gone now. It's done and dusted. It's no more. It does not exist. Singers and sheriffs are being used. So there is, you know, some chance. There's a chance, you know, that they might win with the sheriffs, but or even a marshal with Raju Ace, but I kind of highly doubt that, I'll be honest. FSR doing the classic Viper ult, just to shut down A. It basically forces them to either play slow or rotate, as what the nation was doing. They're gonna be probably rotating. Oh, looks like so Stewie and Rossi, they're gonna be pushing up a bit to A, even with the Viper ultimate. At the same time, B is kind of garbage, so I can understand why they want to push up to A. 2 lurking going around. Is Hydra gonna notice there'll be 2 currently in tunnel? Oh, doesn't look like it. Doesn't kill realize. Oh, now he will as Brax kills him at the end. And now probably gonna be going A. Wardell still has the operator, so that might actually scare DMG a bit, but now we'll be officially an A push. As FSR is still currently in his smoke.
30 seconds left.
Deploying drone.
down. Oh, and that forced FSR to back up because he actually got tagged by Wardell's drone. And he's instantly down. Raju Ace is also down as well. Now it's all up to Bless. Never mind, Bless is now down. That's up to Keto. He gets one to Stewie, but not enough. 8-0 now for the nation. But luckily now there'll be rifles up for DMG. So it's looking good now. A bit. Operator now up for Raju Ace. And areas for Stewie. That's going to be interesting. Yes, I mean, it's like the only thing they can really use as a server player other than Odin. So that's fair enough, that's fair enough. But they have been looking very, very dominant on Icebox. But we'll see. Oh, an instant kill as well from Ajuaze onto Rossi. That's like, they're actually going to be maybe challenging this. Yes, they will be challenging this. Be challenging the operator for Raju Ace, and as Raju has to back out, Wardell almost catches his head. Still waiting. It's slowly gonna be pushing up probably. Brax is still at A, lurking. So Raju, oh my god, okay, Brax is really pushing up now. He's gonna be trying to look for a spot or something. Like 3 people currently at A. Even though there's only 1. Oh, and Brax might be screwed. FSR pushing up behind the Viper wall, and Brax has been forced to back away. But I think he might get caught by Bless here. Even Hydro. He actually does make it there safely. Viper wall now coming out. Raju being aggressive. Tig now uses his ultimate. And he actually no-scopes Stewie. Bless using his ultimate kills Wardell. Now it's just all up to 2 now. Tig and Brax does get the operator. Brax now uses his ultimate to make sure that they don't come in. Actually does spot 1 in yellow. Tig does get Blessed on yellow. 0 players is currently being maintained that. Viper is still being beaten by the nuisance as Tig kills FSR. Now it's all up to Keta. Now it's all up to Brax now as Tig is down. Using now as Keta. Hydro is still trying to save him, and it will be now DMG's first round win on Icebox in this game. They actually also get to keep the op as well, so they steal an op from Wardell's body. I'm gonna give it right to Raju Ace. It's not that bad though, actually, for the nation, because they're still pretty rich, so they still get to buy all their guns that they had in the previous round. So it won't really matter much for the nation. It just kind of just like fuels their fire more of them wanting to win. That's basically it. Very indecisive game, very much all over the place. Raju Ace actually does spot Wardell and the turret. I don't think Raju Ace also wastes a bullet to kill the turret. So it might be an A push now. I mean, it might be also mid to make it a bit easier because Hydra has a lot of KJ util and the entrance of B. It looks like 3 of their players will be going to B. Possibly Brax not coming out from lurking. And they got Bless currently on ramp. Just waiting for timing. Comes out being used. Instantly gets destroyed. Gives him some util. Some util? Some info. That's what I wanted to say. Info, not util. Oh, I said util. Still playing very safe. Very passively as well. Hydro having a great position as well. Triggers the alarm bot. Destroyed. So 2 people. There's Raju Ace does kill Rossi. Oh, and Brax kills Hydro from behind as Stewie also kills Raju Ace. Keta now in mid. Spots Wardell. I don't think Wardell actually comes out safe. So 3v4 now. The nation has an advantage. That makes out 4v2 with Brax killing Keta and mid. resolve to bless an FSR.
Last player
Does spot
standing.
Tig, but won't be enough as Tig does kill them with an operator. Now drop the FSR, and Brax kills them at the very end of the kitchen. And will be now the Nation.
One step closer.
So it has a massive lead over DMG. And they also get to re-get the op. They get the op back. They give it to Wardell. DMG not looking good with their economy though. Not looking very, very good. Looking basically horrendous. They're looking horrible.
Ready.
So pistols out. Stinger also being used for FSR. And then Roger is also using his ultimate as well. There could be a hard push onto A. No funny business at all. FSR currently hiding behind the radar. People didn't notice. They did shoot at him, but I'm not too sure they know that he's behind him. Brax currently watching behind. And looks like they're now gonna be probably could be rotating again, maybe. I'm not too sure. Stewie's gonna be now with Brax. It's looking not too sure. FSR in the corner, and he can obviously do he can probably do a lot of damage in that corner right there. 0 point being used. Oh, actually does kill FSR. Actually does hit FSR and Red Block. Keta. FSR with the stinger. Spike's now being planted up in top. Rossi kills FSR, and now Keta is now being slow. Rossi also kills Bless. Very difficult for DMG to then take this back.
Last player
Now it's really difficult as Vaju Ace is now the only one remaining with his knives out. Hydra is now with the Sheriff. He'll be pushing up big time as Brax kills him with a headshot. And Nation
Last
takes
round
a very
before the
convincing
switch.
lead. And now the final round of this half. So yeah, so DMG obviously had enough to buy everything. Just buy everything for Keta, Hydra, and Bless, but FSR and Rajuez, I think they're fine. I mean, FSR is now with 0 creds, but still. The Nation, they're looking pretty healthy. They're looking very, very strong. Pretty sure that actually spotted 3 of the Nation's players from Keta.
My ultimate is ready.
1 health remaining for Hydra. He's basically down either way. There he goes, a 4v4 now. B's basically wide open. Well, now it's not because everyone is now rushing over to B, but it was because everyone was now behind him. Brax still again at A. Still lurking.
My ult is ready.
The rat himself. Lurking at A. Could possibly maybe 0 point being used for both sides and doesn't get any info. Might have actually gotten Tig, but I'm not too sure.
Spike dropped.
Rossi also has his ultimate, so he can use his null, and he will use his null just to push up, but it won't matter for Tig because he instantly gets shut down. Ace also kills Rossi.
30 seconds left.
Stewie all alone at B. And FSR also coming from behind.
Yikes.
And Ace now shuts him down. Now show up the Brax.
Last player standing.
Great headshot though onto Keta by Brax. Another one onto FSR. I'm not too sure if it's enough
10 seconds left.
Ace trying to get a shot, but I'm pretty sure I actually did hit him. Oh, Brax, that was an interesting thing to do, but it is now a repeat of Haven.
Switching sides.
10-2 after the first half, and it will be now DMG attacking and the Nation defending. Ace has definitely been has definitely showed up in this map, obviously with the 4K last round. But that's, I mean, everyone else has been kind of kind of quiet on the side of DMG other than Raju Reyes, who has been doing exceptionally well for the team to obviously get the best result that they can get. But now it's going to be pretty difficult for them, as now they're going to be versing against a very good defending nation team. As the FSR was noticed and actually kills Stewie. And Tig actually killing Bless, and FSR killing again Rossi. Once again. It's all up to Wardell currently only at B, and will be able to rotation probably. Will there be a rotation? It looks like it will be the rotation to mid. And now they slowly now going to B. And Wardell's currently actually inside the pocket in a little corner. Oh, this is pretty scary now for Brax. He's currently chilling at mid, and then Hydro and... Oh, it looks like now they're going to be going A. Oh, the timing though from Brax actually rotating. And Hydro might be following him. Actually give him a lot more information where everyone else is. But Brax actually turns around a good moment from the turnaround as he kills Hydro from behind. Bunch of util being used just to slow it down. And we now the plant over to A. Wardell actually is coming from behind. Oh, I gets one. He won't get another one. Yeah, won't get another one as FSR kills him. Now Zorp Tig, who's on the zip line, kills Raju Race from above, and also kills and kills FSR as well, also from the zip lines. I don't know how that worked, but it actually did.
Clutch.
And it was a clutch as well from Tig. Amazing 1v2 clutch from Tig, the controller player for the nation, who squeaks them even more closer of them winning. This round. Well, this whole match actually as well, because this is hopefully the final round, final map of this match. But might be is it a force buy? I don't think it's a force buy from the DMG side. And once again, Tig being very aggressive. Actually, he also actually put down a smoke. Aldrin does spot Wardell, as he is hiding behind the wall. Bless is now out there with the Stinger. There's also Raju Ace. And K2 is actually also has the spike. And actually gets spotted as well by the recon bolt. And Rossi spots Hydro. Is he gonna kill him? Well, he's very low. Actually needs to back out of that. Hydro is now going back, but not FSR. FSR is still chilling at B. Oh, and actually spots Tig. This actually spots Tig and Wardell maybe. Not too sure actually, but now they're making the full rotation to B. Brax is currently the only one, so they need to put their full focus onto Brax. Flashlight coming up from yellow. And Brax still just chilling. And we are behind the bipole. He's just giving it. He's giving them this the side has now been planted to B. Stewie getting 2 kills onto Hydro and Keta. One behind yellow for Bless. Bless actually kills Brax. Rossi killing Raju Ace. Stewie is incredibly low on 24 health. It's up to FSR. Now it's probably not because he's on 1 health. He's very low. Bless gets killed by Rossi. Now it's all to FSR, who's on 1 health. That's Sliver 1 health. Actually, somehow gets one toward. Actually, someone gets one to Stewie. But it will be the nation. Match point now.
Healing.
Possibly on their win against the DMG. It will then advance themselves into the next round. The round of 16. But it looks like it's going to be a bit of a force, a bit of a knot. Raju Race is the only one who has a rifle with a Phantom. Brax also the pretty interesting gun combination. I mean, like there's like Bulldogs, Spectres, Guardians, Stingers as well. So Raj Race is kind of like the only one who should have an advantage. Mostly because he has the one with the Phantom and my FSR with the Vandal. Raj Race also with the Vandal as well. It's gonna be pretty tough for the nation to combat this. Oh, Wardell very, very low. Not gonna get a lot of help from that, obviously, because of the nerf from stage. Tig killing Keta. That's at least a good sign. There's two of their players obviously forced up big time at A. For DMG, and currently hiding behind the wall, and teaming very aggressive. Edge race is super low. I'm pretty sure he's 1 health. He has to be 1 health. Racks in one to Hydra, have an FSR, comes back and trades him. And I actually now think
Player standing.
Bless actually comes from both Edge race and Bless actually comes from behind at A. They didn't even care. And I think they know where Rossi is, who's currently going to remain in, and if they do know where he is, Bless does kill him at the very end. And FSR starts the plant, and FSR also uses his ultimate for some reason. So DMG is making a comeback, a mini comeback as of right now. We don't actually know if this actually is the comeback. But they are looking pretty good now. As you race, once again, looking very good. Hydro... I think we're going to have attack pause here, and we'll be attack pause. Hydro currently on 819 ping. I'm going to guess he's a bit struggling for internet. It looks like we're fine now. Are we fine? It looks like we are. I don't know if Hydro is moving. Hydro is now moving. It looks like we are now fine. Unless we do get another... Unless this is probably still the tech pause. Maybe with Keta, I'm not too sure. Maybe some other tech pauses. No idea. But either way, DMG, they have been looking... I mean, now with that win, their confidence is boosted a tiny bit. Obviously, they need to get more wins in a row to obviously gain that confidence. So this is actually a good ground. Stewie does have the Sheriff, so that may be a bit of an issue. But looks like we're still gonna have a tech pause here. Only obviously with connection issues. Might have been for Hydra. But Hydra is now moving, so I'm not too sure now. Maybe for Brax, maybe like most likely maybe probably someone from DMG who's not moving. I don't know now. Could be actually Bless. Could actually be Bless FSR and... Oh no, never mind. Not too sure, but... This is obviously just attack pulse. I'm gonna guess probably 2 of their players are probably AFK. They might be Bless, might be the one, but I'm not too sure because Bless is not moving. Looks like we're fine now. Pretty sure. Yes, we are now fine. After that little tech pause, we're now back in business. Penultimate round still for the nation to close out the match. Some information there as Tig did destroy that, so they know that 1 is currently at A. Smoke's also being cut, also comes out as well. Spy currently near B. It looks like it will probably be a B push as Reggie Race does back out, including Bless. Brax will also be backing out as well. Probably gonna be near the Viper wall. Once again, he doesn't want to get picked off straight away. Still just waiting. Looks like they finally made a decision. Actually, they actually avoided 0 point, which did not get anyone, which is a good sign. 0 point as well out from not to get anything. Race now dashed onto the side just to create so much space, and Brax is blinded and gets killed by Keta. Not looking good now for the nation. They still have not planted a spike.
30 seconds left.
Good sort of shock darts there for Stewie just to make sure that doesn't happen. Nice for and immediately being destroyed. Gives off some util. Information, but it won't be enough as Keta kills Rossi. And his recon dog. The dart from Stewie instantly gets destroyed. And Molly as well. Forces it out. Stewie probably does have an idea of where Rajuace is. And oh, that was almost a whiff there as Rajuace does kill him, but Tig comes back and kills him. That makes it a tiny bit more winnable. 4v2 now, make that 4v3 now for Tig. Wait, sorry, 3v2, sorry. Wardell was in 4. Only in tunnel actually, I should say, not hole. And looks like it'll be a save round. It'll be a save for the nation. A big window for DMG to continue their guns and to also continue their economy as well. Big win for DMG. This is what they wanted. So I think this should be a DMG round win this round, and then the next one should be interesting because I think that's obviously when the nation will have all their rifles back.
Get out of my way!
Point being used actually does tag Tig.
Can't use this.
And a bunch of ults have been used as well. Race used it. Oh, it was a beautiful headshot though from Rossi killing Race, but FSR does kill him back. Keta uses his ultimate. And a beautiful headshot. Still need another one as well, not to take from Keta. So the Brax and Wardell. Wardell currently in the screens. Brax currently up in rafters. The smoke out as well. He also gets spotted as well. And I know where he is, but Les does get killed by him. A cheeky spot as well from
Last player standing.
FRS. Another one, FSR, sorry. And Wardell does get killed by FSR. 5-12. That is where it gets interesting. Now that the nation has enough to now buy rifles, it's going to be difficult for DMG to win this. Hydrates will continue to have the operator. It looks like Wardell will not be opping. Unless something happens. But as of right now, there is no ops going around for the nation. Tig once again being very aggressive. Just uses his ultimate in time. Oh, the timing for Tig to just use his ultimate before the 0 point comes off. That was scary. Kind of does shut down A, but I mean, you can probably still come. You can probably still go A. Rossi does have his ultimate, so you can probably use it this
Enemy mark.
as well as Brax. That is the scary one. The one that Brax has.
Shock dart.
And also the one that Rossi has. Both of them very scary ults, which can probably win the nation the game. They still don't know where to go. Still no idea. Still gonna be an A push, it looks like, but Rajuace and FSR just lurking, but will be a push onto A as they have
30
spotted
seconds left.
where Tig is. They know that Tig is in the area. So behind the wall as Bless does kill Rossi, who uses ultimate. Tig actually has the first in the miles. Rajuace gets kills Stewie 2K. That make that a 3v. That makes actually 3v5 now. But Tig just in the smoke, being such a sneaky bastard he is. Brax kills Rajuace. Now Tig gets another one. FSR now kills Tig. Now make that 2v2. Now Brax has his ultimate. Now make that 1v2 now. It's all up to Brax. KJ ultimate now down. Brax being very sneaky. Actually knows where FSR is. Kills FSR. Now it's just a battle between the two KJs. Hydra versus Brax. They now know where both of them are. Brax needs to be very careful of how he plays this. Hydro at the bottom. I'm going to zipline, and Brax will shut that down, and then will be a GG for the nation as they will advance themselves to the next round, to the round of 16.